The Casper Planetarium presents the Western Skies podcast, hosted by the Casper Planetarium. Well, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Rod Kennedy. I'm the host today. And I'm sorry, I apologize for us being sort of missing in action the last few weeks, but we've had some transition things happening here at the planetarium. All of them very, very good. And we're not open to the public yet, so we thought that since we can't have guests in the planetarium yet, we thought we'd bring the planetarium back to you. And we want to talk about an event that, if you haven't been paying attention, has been very exciting over the last few weeks. It's the comet we call NEOWISE. Now, NEOWISE is a spacecraft, a NASA spacecraft, that discovered this comet back in March, and we want to show you how to find it, where to find it, what a comet is, things like that. Now, what I've set our simulator here for tonight at 10 p.m. That's after the sky has gotten fairly dark. The very thin crescent moon is right here just above the western horizon, and to find Comet NEOWISE, you really want to kind of get out away from city lights if at all possible. The light pollution from Casper tends to make it really hard to see with the naked eye. Now, it's it's easier to find with binoculars if you know where to look. So what we're going to do here is we're going to zoom in on the constellation we call Ursa Major, the Great Bear. And the main part of Ursa Major is an asterism called the Big Dipper, which is the handle and the bowl. And this is the Big Dipper is the asterism. Now, to find Comet NEOWISE, what we want to do is we want to go from these two stars, Dubhe and Merak. Now, most of you know that if you go from Merak to Dubhe and go this direction, it will point you to the North Star, Polaris. But if you go the other way, and this is where it gets kind of fun, if you go this direction and scan to this star right here, and then go just a little below that, that's where Comet NEOWISE will be. And let's center on that real quick. There we go. Let's make our thing full screen. Okay, so let's zoom in on that. Now, through a pair of binoculars, you will see the tail coming off of it. It's pretty easy to spot. But like I said, you have to get out away from city lights a little bit, wait till it gets good and dark, and then just kind of follow, we call star hopping. Go from Dubhe to Merak in the bowl, go down this way, you might find this star, go just a little below that. Now, Comet tonight, July 23rd, is really your best chance to see NEOWISE because it's going to be its closest approach to the Earth, just 0.63 astronomical units. Now, if you don't know what an astronomical unit is, let's translate that to miles. It's about 58.6 million miles. Okay, so that's about what the distance is, roughly, from the Sun to the planet Venus. Now, it's just barely visible to the naked eye if your eyes are really sharp. And then after tonight, after this week, it's going to very quickly move away from us, move away from the Sun, and it won't be visible again for another 6,800 years. So if you miss it tonight, you're going to be out of luck. You'll have to wait for the next comet, and we don't know whether it is. So that's how you find NEOWISE. Now, it won't look like this view through your binoculars. You'll see a bright central, what they call the coma, and then it'll be a streak of wispy white light coming out from behind it. Now, what a comet is basically just, they're often referred to as a dirty snowball, which means it's got lots of frozen gases, like think of dry ice. And what happens with dry ice is as it warms up, it changes from a solid directly to a gas, something we call sublimation. The same thing happens with a comet. The heat from the sun causes those frozen gases to sublimate and stream out away from it, and the solar wind pushes the tail away from the sun. Now, some photographers have taken pictures of the comet, and you kind of see a secondary tail, an ionization tail, ionization of gases caused by the solar wind. Now, to photograph NEOWISE, you can take photos with your iPhone. I downloaded a special app that allows you to take night photos. What it is it will allow you to take long exposure photographs. Works better than your built-in camera, because your built-in camera is on and off. But this particular app, it's called Nightcap. Now, I'm not advocating that. I'm sure there are other ones out there. This just happened to be the one I found. Nightcap lets you take a timed photograph. Now, you have to have a tripod, otherwise you'll wobble all over the place. But you can take photos using just your iPhone. Now, if you're a regular photographer, if you have a digital SLR, mount it on your tripod, point it to that section of sky, and you don't have to be zoomed in really super close. It is visible. The photographs I got, you can see with the bold stars of the Big Dipper in there. And 10, 15, 20, 30 seconds is probably long enough to get some decent photographs. So that is the best way to see the comet. Naturally, there are a lot of websites that will where you have finder charts. Look on our Facebook page. We have a finder chart on there, supplied by spaceweather.com. And get out there, and if you get some good pictures, send them to us on our Facebook page. We'll post them. We would like to see your comet pictures. So that's all about Comet NEOWISE. Get out there, get a chance to see it. Hopefully our skies clear up. Last night it was really cloudy out. But get away from the city lights, look towards the northwest, towards the Big Dipper, and look just below. Just follow the pointer stars down this direction. Okay, good luck. Happy comet hunting. Keep us in mind. I will let everyone know when our next episode is coming out. And we may start doing the Sky Tonight live again, although it may be in the afternoon. So, thanks for your patronage. We'll see you next time.